Hello, it's Rich Rosen, CEO and founder of Fastcall, and thank you for joining me today. I'm going to talk for a few minutes about Fastcall and our outbound dialing. So here I am. I'm a fellow trailblazer like you, and please follow me and join me here in the awesome Trailblazer community. So I am going to show you and talk for a few minutes about outbound dialing. So we're here in Salesforce. I'm on a lead record, a good place to start. Fastcall can dial from any phone field on any record in Salesforce, whether it's a lead contact account or a custom object. Fastcall is great in console. We also have support for Salesforce Mobile. So here I am. So let's start here. Let's call this guy. Who is it? Rich Rosen, Fastcall CEO and founder. Hey, sounds pretty cool. Let's call him. So I'm going to dial here, and you'll see I clicked on the phone number. The application is going to start, and as the phone is dialing, I'm going to answer on that device. You'll see that in real time, the application is updating that the device is answered. Hey, how are you? Hello, nice to see you. I'm going to take notes, and you'll see here within the application, I have the option to drop a voicemail, to transfer the call. I can set my call results, and I can do that here, or I can do it after the call. My subject and all this can be customized. My notes, I could put the call on mute. I can, if I am recording the call, I can pause recording. There's a keypad, of course. I can drop voicemails. I can put the call on hold and dial a second outbound call. If an inbound call were to come in, I could also optionally put the call on hold and take that call. So I'm ending the call. The application is going to allow me to continue taking some more notes. Hello, more notes here, and then I'm going to close the task. And again, I'm going to see my call results. So I'm going to say conversation. You'll notice that the call is updated in real time. The application does not need to refresh because it's native. We're not using the Salesforce API, so the call is logging in real time. And here it is on the page layout. So I can also see it here. I can come in. I'm going to see recent calls for the user, outbound calls and inbound calls. For the user, you'll see in options. I could call again. If this was an inbound call and I called again, we're going to map out the outbound reply call to the inbound missed call. There's an option for SMS, an option to go directly to the record in Salesforce. And in Salesforce, you're going to see, of course, it's an outbound call, the number I dialed, the caller ID, if the call was recorded, the durations, if it was an inbound call with voicemail, I might see a transcription. So this is all logged in great detail. If this call was transferred, and we have additional videos about our call transfer capabilities, we would see the transfer legs and what's happening in great detail on a transfer as well. And I did mention if this happened to have been a reply call, we're going to capture that reply to a missed call. If this happened to be a planned call, part of our call cadence and scheduled calls, you're going to see some information about whether it was a planned call. In this case, it was the status is completed. If this was a planned call, you would see that status here. We have additional information on our inbound calls, our SMS. We organize both the Fastcall website and our videos around capabilities. So SMS, inbound calls, transfer, video, screen share, and even specifics, as I've talked about a little bit, dial by list or voicemail drop. In the application itself, right before I finish up, I'll just point out that the user can set her device here. So in this case, I'm on a soft phone, and I can pick my headset here. For devices, we support a traditional office phone, a SIP phone, which is a great option, mobile phone. There's a couple of options here for office. Your users may set this once and never set it again, and it can be controlled and limited by your admin if you only want the user to see one device. And then caller ID is set here, and the caller ID could be a fast call phone number, which also receives inbound calls, or even a verified number used as caller ID, which could be your existing office number or even a mobile phone. So the application is very easy to use, very easy to set up. Fastcall is designed in Salesforce Lightning Design System, so it looks like Salesforce, it feels like Salesforce. These are Salesforce colors and fonts and icons. So your users are going to sit down and immediately feel the Fastcall is familiar to them. And because it is an app that's 100% built in Salesforce and not using the Salesforce API, there's no delay, there's no record conflicts. The calls are logged instantaneously without refreshing the page, and that's a pretty significant improvement in performance. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any additional questions, please do shoot us an email, info@fastcall.com, and we look forward to seeing you get set up with a trial and having great success with Fastcall.